A very warm welcome, lecturers, to my Smart Fitness and Nutrition Journey assignment for CA1 Smart Fitness. So this is the content page. I'll be touching on the SMART goals definition as well as moving on to the process of how the goals are set. After which I'll be talking about how I track my progress over here and how am I going to intake and log down the food that I consume, as well as the nutrition that is logged into the app MyFitnessPal, before touching and leaving this presentation with some continuous improvement and recommendations to my diet and smart fitness journey. So to preface my fitness journey, my goal is to gain weight and build strength via gym resistant training. My target weight that I would love to gain is 70 kilograms. I will be achieving this goal of getting 70 kilograms by building strength and gaining weight by utilizing the SMART goal framework. I'll also be reflecting on my nutritional habits and the meals that I consume on a daily and regular basis, tracking food intake and calorie surplus with MyFitnessPal app. I will also be taking a more holistic approach, which is to physically train while being in a calorie surplus and eating and consuming more food on a daily basis. I will be also trying my best to aim for an improved health, strength, and self-confidence by gaining a more physically appealing body. So when applying S in SMART Goals Overview, the goal is to achieve a weight of 70 kilos by increasing healthy muscle mass. I will do this by physically training, as well as being in a calorie surplus and eating at least 3 meals per day. Moving on to the measurable, progress will be tracked in the MyFitnessPal app. I will also be tracking the macros that I'm consuming, such as the carbohydrates, the protein, as well as the fats, both unsaturated and saturated, and making sure that I measure each of these diet that I'm consuming and the food I'm consuming to keep it measurable and keep myself responsible to achieving my goals. And also this will be achievable because previously I was 65 kilos while heading to the gym and physically training via strength resistant training in the gym. And I think that this goal of achieving a weight of 70 kilograms is very achievable because I previously had the discipline to be in the caloric surplus and head to the gym. But unfortunately, because I had to focus my goals on my academics, I had to take a step back for my physical health. And this SMART goal will also be relevant and timely because achieving 70 kg is personally meaningful to me, and it will help address my past insecurities of being very lightweight and being very scrawny. And the deadline that I've set for myself to achieve a weight of 70 kilograms is not too fast, not too slow. I will achieve it hopefully by the end of 2025 semester 1, which is the end of year 3 sem 1. So this is my smart fitness goal statement. Feel free to take a look. For me to hit the weight of 70 kilograms, I've also planned a series of processes and goals as well as steps and obstacles that I might face during my journey. So the action step I plan to partake is to at least commit to at least 3 1-hour gym sessions per week, adapting to unfortunately my unpredictable academic schedules and my busy life. As well as potential obstacles that I might face is that I might unfortunately gain more saturated fats and not as much muscle as I hoped because I'm basically consuming everything I can. And even though I'm tracking my macros, I still need to be in the calorie surplus. And if I'm not in the calorie surplus, I'm going to lose weight. So I'm doing everything in my power to eat foods that are caloric dense. And foods that are caloric dense will be oils. So the support systems I've also implemented is to lean on alternative exercise options such as push-ups or pull-ups when I'm unavailable and have tight time constraints to go down to the gym physically to train, and to also surround myself with friends that encourage me through this fitness journey. So for the milestones and progress tracking, the key benchmarks set by myself are 65 kg by week 1 of year 3 sem 1 and 67 kg by week 2, followed by 70 kg by week 3. But this will be quite hard for me to achieve, so I will be planning and adjusting accordingly. And the target date is to hit an ultimate goal of 70 kg by the end of 2025 semester 1, focusing on gaining more muscle rather than just fats and unhealthy fats from the oils I'm consuming. So this is my reflection for the food intake that I've consumed over the past 1 week. I focus on calorie dense food such as ban mian, fried rice, as well as high protein breakfast such as boiled eggs. Every morning when I wake up, I make it a point to consume at least 3 to 4 hard boiled eggs to hit my healthy protein intake. And over this past 1 week, I generally consumed 3 meals per day, but sometimes I skipped the evening meals because I had to rush my homework or read and finish up my pre-readings before the start of the next day. And I used snacking and double portions to meet calorie goals. Double portions means I eat breakfast and 2 servings of lunch, so that in the event that I can't eat dinner, I'll just skip it and focus on more towards my academics. As well as I did have some difficulty recalling specific evening meals. And through this 1 week reflection, I aim to have better consistency in balancing my personal nutrition and daily responsibilities for my academics and non-academics for long-term progression. So through my food logging in the MyFitnessPal app, I've noted down 2 notable difficulties in my calorie tracking, primarily Sunday, May 4th and Thursday, May 1st. I recall Thursday, May 1st was Labor Day and it was a public holiday. So I spent my time relaxing and just chilling on my bed or my seat instead of focusing on consuming my meal. So unfortunately, I also woke up late on that day and I skipped a couple of meals, and I only hit a calorie intake of about 1,400, and I had another 1,400 left to eat. So I really cut myself short there, and I really didn't progress and stick to my goals. And for Sunday, May 4th, I also didn't manage to hit my calorie goal, but it's not really much of a big deal because it's only about 400 calories, and the app may have some positive bias and negative bias for the calorie tracking. But yeah, these are the 2 notable days through my 1 week that I faced were the most frivolous and difficult for my food logging. Yeah, so the difficulty phase, to recap from the last slide, it was very hard to eat during those days, and May 1st was Labor Day. I felt very unmotivated and lazy to eat food as I was preoccupied with finishing up and studying my academic works. And the second image also shows a lack of 377 calories consumed for May 4th, and I was too tired to fully eat on that day, and hence I lacked the calories for my daily calorie intake for that day. So moving on, there are some areas of improvement that I would like to make to my personal diet. First and foremost is to identify a new and need to increase my protein intake in my diet, because I've noted down in the MyFitnessPal app that I am not hitting my protein intake for the day, and I'm actually falling about 10-20 grams short of my protein intake. And I will continue to use the MyFitnessPal app to track and maintain and to make more informed plans on my meal choices, as well as to prioritize whole and less processed food while increasing my protein-rich food in my 3 meals in my diet, as well as to continually evaluate dietary requirements to align to my nutritional goals and fitness goals. So maybe one day I'm feeling I would like to consume more saturated fats to hit my calorie goal more easily for that day because I'm more busy, or maybe on a different day I would like to go for a more protein rich calorie intake for the day because I just hit the gym and my muscles are sore, so I need protein to recover back and build back my muscles. Yeah, so that sums it up for my Smart Fitness CA1 presentation, and thank you lecturer for your attention.